Let's go to this one. What am I getting myself into? Hopefully that works for a drone shot. All right, so I just got to RideBHM and it is freaking windy. I tried to fly the drone to get you know, my normal establishing shot, but yeah, that's not happening. The drone is just flying away from me today. So this place is by far the most requested place to go to in the comment section. I'm actually blown away with how many people have been telling me to go ride BHM. So we are here. It is a Thursday, so it's not a weekend. There's no shuttles, but I do have my shuttle vehicle, which I've heard is a perfect bike for this place because it's what I've been told is a bunch of steep, punchy climbs and a bunch of quick descents, and that's kind of what e-bikes are perfect for. Oh, I just noticed there's a whole facility over there. I've been over here and I totally couldn't see that. I am ready to go ride, or should I say parasail, because I might be doing a little bit more of that today. Okay, so I really know nothing about this place. I just know that everyone kept recommending it. We are here. I think these are all the trails that you can see coming down there. So they're calling that the Front Range Connector. I like this. They made this with like electrical tape. Little addition right there. Looks like most of the trails are kind of over on this other side. So we're going to have to go do a little discovering. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different categories plus a climb. So little kid, easiest, blue, spicier blue. You can tell by the heart rate signs going up and down more. Black, and then double black, but after that then they have line. Okay, interesting. I know it's always interesting to see how different places categorize their stuff. Okay, okay, so that's normal, but if you have a loan pass, which I do, we can go ahead and okay, cool. So it's just a simple Google form. Honestly, I appreciate how simple that was. Sometimes not overcomplicating it is the way to go. This place, from what I can tell, used to be an old quarry. Because as you pull in, you see the Vulcan signs, which are a conglomerate or a franchise or whatever you want to call it. Series of quarries in the southeast. Peak access 1, peak access 2. Recommended first lap this way. So we'll follow their lead. And they do have shuttles here, hence the shuttle pickup, but that's only on weekends. You can hear the quarry in the background over there. Sounds pretty ominous. I wonder if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see the quarry. Vaguely through the woods there. All right, well this seems like a promising start. So I don't know how to say that. Is that hematite? Hematite? I have no idea what that means. Is that a type of rock? Hematite is a reddish black mineral consisting of ferric oxide and is important in iron ore. That's what gives the ground its reddish color. Look at that. They're educating us. How dare they? This is not school. I didn't sign up for this. All right. We'll start with this one. You have two options, or okay, so we have kind of like well, I don't know if I'm on the right trail. So it seems to have divided, and I just chose one blindly. Trying to drop it in the area. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, we're gonna session this area a little bit, get to know it before we move on to the next area. Oh, I remember my first time riding an e-bike. So this was by far the most recommended place by everybody in the comments of the bike parks in Southeast I needed to check out. A close second was Jared's place. So keep your recommendations coming. Even if I'm not able to hit them on this trip, I'll be sure to put them into a spreadsheet of places I want to hit up in the future. We're gonna go do Upper Chiropractor, which I believe brings us down to some of those steeper trails. Okay. Drop. What is this? Well, that's obviously a drop, but it doesn't look like anyone hits it. I'd say that's about size of the pink bike drop at Highland. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Looks like there's another option to my right. Let's zip up to the top and yeah, I'll see you there. I noticed there's a few trails to the further right, which I did not do. Alright, we'll do the center again and then we'll go this way. Oh, there's another way here. Okay. The Front Range, Meat Pogo, Swamp Donkey, Apache. Let's go to this one. What am I getting myself into? So I don't have any sponsors for this episode, but I do have some merch for sale. So if you want to help support the channel, you can pick up some of these Lomer t-shirts or maybe the Mischiefs t-shirts. Those have been really popular. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Also, if you want to join the Patreon page, I'll leave a link to that in the description below as well. We do monthly Ask Me Anythings where you can ask me any questions that's on your mind, and I'll answer them in a podcast form. They're really fun. It's a great way to engage with you in a different form. Sometimes it's better to have a conversation off of YouTube and be able to answer people directly over on Patreon. I really like doing it, so if that's something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Alright, so obviously there's more things that I need to go explore, but we'll come back to this side. I want to go explore that middle bit for a second. Caught by the wind and bottomed the heck out of this thing. There's like literally things all over the place. Like that's a gap jump. How do you get to that? You have like that steep roll right there. I want to go do that steep roll. I'm gonna cut out over here. And ooh, look at this drainage work. Fancy schmancy. I think this is that steep roll. Yeah, cool. People have said they really like the third-person shots, but sometimes it's really hard finding a place to do a third-person shot. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to strap this right here. I don't think I'm going to have enough speed for that gap from here. I think that's from that line, but cool. Yeah, e-bike. I want to do a test run. You might be able to hit that step up from here, but I think you need a smidgen more speed. So like, I think from right here you should have enough speed. Okay. Oh yeah, no problem. A lot of people want to know how you gauge speed for a jump, and I don't have a great answer. It just really comes down to experience. I need a rock. Oh, luckily they have a convenient stash of rocks right here. Okay. Again, there's no one else here yet, so I can get away with doing this. I would not recommend following my lead if it was a busy day. Okay, let's venture off to go check out what else this place has to offer. Okay, we'll go to Summit Access 2. Eventually we'll touch this stuff, or maybe that's Summit 2 is how you get to this stuff. I have no idea. I honestly did zero research before coming here, so we are discovering this place together. Now I should note, this is not my first time to this area. I've actually been to Birmingham before to ride Oak Mountain. Before I was doing POV YouTube videos. It was actually when Haley and we first started dating, we did a road trip together. And I wanted to ride all the places that I'd never ridden before. So I've been wanting to make it back to this area for a while, because I actually remember liking Oak Mountain a lot. We are here. Does this look well traveled? I think we're gonna do okay boomer. No, we're gonna do punch and drift. Dirt is super loose out here. I think this is where we turn around and go back up. These climbs would feel very punchy on a non-e-bike. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but I mean, at least you got like a little bit of a rest right here. That first little bit is pretty punchy. Okay, let's see at the top. This is Canuga. It looks like it's well ridden. Local flow. Oh heck, we'll do Canuga. Come back up here and do some more laps. Trouble is, I'm seeing so many options off the side that aren't like official trails, but I want to hit. Okay, yeah, that's where they're doing trail work. Woo. Alright, the first part of the trail was good. Then the trail that I jumped onto wasn't my favorite. But that's fine. You can't like every trail. There's a lot of like loamers on the side. I'm not exactly sure how to get to, if they're official trails. I might hit a few of them if I can. But for now, we're gonna jump to the top. Which one should we do? Okay, I think I want to end up over here. So let's do a little traversing. Ah, bummer. Crucible is closed. Okay, well that's a bummer, that's close. Let's see what else is over here. I like this. I'm losing air. Do a tire pressure check. It feels good. It looks more fun. Birmingham. Do this one. Okay. I feel like this is like a good camera spot. I feel like that's jump I have the highest chance of casing, so that would make the best shot. Okay. There are fuzzy vines. I think fuzzy vines usually means poison ivy. So we're gonna go ahead and not touch the fuzzy vines. Oh, while I'm here, there's a little gap I can do. Might as well do that. Knock 2 stone birds out at the same time. What the? Why'd you do? There we go. Oh. That was about as ugly as it gets. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit of a yoink. Hi, I got this one. I didn't get that one very well. Maybe we'll move the camera down there. Okay, this time the goal is to get that gap onto that thing. I don't know what else to call it. All right, let's give it one more valiant effort. There we go. Definitely had to reach for that guy. We're just gonna bushwhack our way up. Alright, so I've bushwhacked my way back to the top. And I'm gonna find another trail down over here. No, that trail's closed, so that makes my options really easy. See, that sign says Shake and Bake is closed. So that means our option is to go this way. Okay, this is what I thought was a loomer. Okay, let's go back to maybe like the first side. Okay, let's give whatever trail this is. How do I get to it? This is the start for it? Yeah. Okay, this is the start. Check your tire pressure before slope style. That is the most grammatically correct sentence I've ever heard. I mean, in all fairness, it gets the point across. Filler or chiller? How about we do filler? Alright, that was a bad joke. Sorry. Whoa, that is a very steep lip. I mean, it's a kicker for sure, but the radius on that is aggressive. I want to go do some of these like little whatever those things, the little finger trails. think I can bail out right here. Let's do Swamp Donkey this time. More trails. Well, I guess I'm going to go this way since I'm already here. I have FOMO. There's so many options. It has like a down thing on it, so let's go this way. There's a gap on that one. Trying to figure out how to get up there. Brr, it is literally like cold. I thought I came down here to get away from the cold. Yeah, I somehow found it. It literally feels like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, meet Pogo. Screen door. Use them. There's a decent sized drop in there. Okay, let's actually go walk some of this stuff. Oh, no grip on this pine straw. Just don't feel confident that I can like slow down before this. Look at how brittle this rock is. Maybe it's because they blasted it. This is just a result of that. Okay, can you not? Oh, this stuff sucks. Spiky boys. Nice and slow. Oh my god, that is steep. Slow. Maybe that's what that's for. It's a runaway ramp. So you can slow down, walk back up and grab your camera. Alright, so RideBHM was a very pleasant surprise. This place is a blast. I can see why so many people were recommending it. It's a very cool, unique bike park. I haven't seen anything of it. Kind of reminds me of Doothy Hill over in Washington, but just in a complete different fashion. But there are so many trails that I don't think I got a chance to explore them all. And then there's a few that are closed, which was a bummer, but you know, that's just the way it goes. You know, they just had a pretty major storm come through this area not too long before I came here. So the fact that some trails are closed is completely understandable. This is a very small operation. So I err on the side of giving them the benefit of the doubt. When I got here, I didn't know how to use my loan pass, so I sent them a quick email and I got a response within 30 minutes. So they're on top of their games, responding to things. So obviously they care about this place, and I hope to see them do well and improve, and I think it's a really great addition to the community. Anyway, if you want to help support the channel and what I do, I have a link in the description below to some of my merch, to my Patreon page. But with that being said, we're going to end off this video and move on to our next destination of the I Hate Pedaling tour. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace!